There's a reason Meghan Markle is using a title more and more in public, but it's not working because Prince William is finally striking back. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because there's a reason Megxie is using a title more and more in public, and it's not working because Prince William is finally striking back. And so let's start at the beginning here, because Megxie has been accused of desperately clinging to her Duchess title ever since that disastrous Harper's Bazaar interview where they described how she was introduced to the journalist in the first place, right? As Radar Online is reporting right here, Megxie's thirsty attention from her title, even in nearly empty rooms, was revealed by the Harper's Bazaar's article's author, Caitlin Greenidge. Saying, "We're in a grand brownstone on the Upper East Side that belongs to one of Meghan's friends. When I enter, the house manager announces Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, even though we appear to be the only other two people in the house." And then earlier on, the journalist wrote that they were set to meet with preteen girls from a STEM academy during an outing to LA's La Brea Tar Pits. The students were unaware of who they were about to meet. A golf cart pulled up, and Megxie was announced as the Duchess of Sussex to the young girls. Now, of course, Megxie's being criticised for this. And I totally agree with the criticism. Who the hell does she think she is? She ain't a working royal, okay? She's royal, but in name and title only. That's it. No one treats her royal anymore. She's Meghan Markle, that's it. The moment Prince William takes away her title, the moment we're all going to freaking celebrate. Finally, it's been done. And so, royal experts are pointing out that this move that Megxie's making in terms of how she's being announced to people now is something that even more prominent members of the working family in the royals would never think to do. But I could get my teeth back in. So British broadcaster Helena Shard told Fox News Digital this is not protocol, let alone royal protocol. It's bizarre and highlights that Meghan attaches enormous importance to her royal status. Another royal observer said Meghan will cling to a Duchess of Sussex title because it gives her a sense of importance. The title remains useful for Megxie's business activities, particularly in America. It gets people talking and keeps her in the limelight. And then another royal expert says, one thing is for sure, she certainly keeps giving comedy writers fabulous content. They must be having a field day. And then we've got royal expert Hilary Fordwich saying to Fox News Digital that nothing Megxie does is by accident, saying this was very intentional, instructions were given, so it appears she was making a point. Sadly for her, probably not the point she intended. The use of a royal title is beyond pretentious. It's hypocritical at best. And then Richard Fitzwilliams, another royal expert, is saying what this story shows is how attached to her royal links Meghan is. The scene where the title is used, when there are only two people in the room, highlights this. It just seems comical. And then going back to Chard, a royal expert from earlier on, saying Meghan loves the pomp, sparkle and drama. She works on the premise that all publicity is good publicity. Visibility is her thing. But it can also lead to the collapse of a person or brand or title. Because as royal expert Hilary Fordwich says, nothing Megxie does is by accident. And this is the thing, Maria Montessori on X with this post got me thinking when she shared this story saying that Megxie is using a title in public more and more to cement it as part of a brand. But let's go down the rabbit hole, because why could Megxie be doing this? Could it be Megxie's last-ditch attempt to stop Prince William from taking her title? in a cockamamie kind of way, if she thinks that she's known more and more and loved more and more for some strange reason when it comes to the use of a title, then she might think that that might create a situation where Prince William has no other choice but to allow her to keep her title. Because everyone knows her by a title, everyone loves her by a title in her mind at that point. And so Prince William's backed into a corner. He can't take the title away. Now, this is the thing. Meg's using her title publicly. Looking back on this as I go down this rabbit hole, guys, this has actually been in the works for a while now. We see it, right, with season 1 of With Love Meghan, where Megsy corrects Mindy Kaling saying that she's Meghan Sussex now. I mean, hint. What is the name on her passport? It's not Sussex. Her last name is definitely not Sussex. And her first name is definitely not Meghan. So again, hint. What's the name on her passport? But hey, who cares when it comes to official documentation? When you can just plaster your fake name or whatever, right, on everything else. Because she's also starting to assert a title publicly in other ways as well, such as monogramming her stuff with it, such as this bag right here. DS. Duchess Sussex. And we all remember this handwritten note from Megsy to a podcaster earlier on this year, where she used her royal monogram at the top. And we all remember this little note that she sent, saying, with compliments, HRH, the Duchess of Sussex. So, could these be attempts to publicly use her title to try and ingrain onto the public's mind that she is the Duchess of Sussex, trying to make it difficult for Prince William to remove it when the time comes? Well, bad news for Megsy. When the time comes, she's still going to have to say bye-bye to her title. As Radar Online has recently just reported, exclusive, furious Prince William plotting to banish estranged brother Harry and Meghan Markle, as future king wants them erased from the royal family. Royal expert Hilary Fordwich saying Prince William has no tolerance for scandals that tarnish the monarchy. A palace courtier added, William will ensure that Andrew's royal status and holdings will be eradicated as one of his first acts as king, with Harry and Meghan right behind them on his hit list. He wants them erased from the royal family and the privileges that come with it, including those titles. So, all those attempts for Megsy to try and keep the Duchess title by using it more and more publicly, it's failing. Because if she thinks that's a foolproof plan to stop Prince William from taking that title away from her, she's sadly mistaken. And Prince William is finally striking back. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe here on YouTube. If you're watching on X, make sure you're following me at Stef Alter Nerd for more misadventures of the gruesome twosome. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Do you think when Prince William ascends to the throne, he is going to remove Megsy's title, no matter how many times she tries to use it publicly? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.